Who are you? And what's your game? Don't play dumb! Please, tell me, Hydrox! Tell me, or I'll shoot you! Ah, nuts! There, much better.
Hey Plucky, I'm home.
Good.
Plucky? Why is there a gun on the floor? I don't know. Okay, and I also heard you talking. Were you talking to someone?
Yes, I was talking to, Hampton.
But Plucky, how many times do I have to tell you not to invite guests, in this room?
But that's not important. Important thing is, I invited Hampton over, and I was talking to him.
Okay. But why is there like a pizza box in front of you?
It was always there.
Usually it was always behind this rack. I'm gonna put it back to its original position.
No, don't do it!
What is this? Hydrox sandwich cookie. 8.6 ounce cream-filled chocolate?
The hell's a Hydrox? That sounds more like a cleaning product than a sandwich cookie cream-filled chocolate. Plucky, do you know what Hydroxes are?
It says on the label, dummy! You already read it!
Oh. Anyways. I guess we'll open it.
Oh boy! Do I smell food?
Yes, Hampton! We bought Hydrox! A sandwich-filled cookie, cream-filled chocolate.
Oh gosh, that sounds tasty. Why don't I put the box down and we can all eat it? Mostly me. Whoa. So delicious.
Oh boy, did someone say Hydrox?
Mickey, what are you doing here? You like Hydrox too?
Oh, me love Hydrox cookies!
Dizzy, you know about these cookies too?
Crikeys, mate! I didn't know you guys bought some Hydrox.
Mighty? I didn't know you were into Hydrox cookies. Okay, I have no idea how you know about these sandwich cookies, but... I mean, these sound awfully tasty. How'd you get them, Plucky?
Well, I snuck into the Leaf Brand's headquarters and stole a case of Hydrox cookies.
You what?
Yep, they're really hard to find cookies, so I just decided to steal it from the Leaf Brand's factory.
Plucky, you shouldn't be stealing. Alright. We can all share these cookies, but you must tell me the history of these cookies and why I should buy them. And if you don't answer them properly, I'm going to return this box back to the factory, okay?
Okay. I think I'll go first. Hydrox cookies were founded in 1908 by the Sunshine Biscuits Company, but they were later sold to Keebler and later Kellogg's when they bought Keebler. And then they were discontinued, but they did brought them back. But then Kellogg's abandoned the Hydrox brand, and now they're all owned by Leaf Brands. And now they're back. So that's basically the brief history of Hydrox cookies.
Okay, Mickey, that was a pretty decent history, but I got one question. When were Oreos made?
Hey, how about I explain this one, Mickey? So anyways, Oreos were made in 1912, only 4 years after the release of the Hydrox cookie from originally Sunshine Brands. But obviously, since they came out after the Hydrox, the Oreos should technically be considered a knockoff. Oh, and not to mention that they're also made by Nabisco Brands, a very popular biscuit company.
Uh-huh. Then how come I haven't heard of Hydrox my entire life?
Well, as you can see, Nabisco had a much better marketing tactic with Oreo cookies. With the commercials that Hydrox made, they always claim themselves as the original. They never did anything really interesting compared to Oreo. And that's why Hydrox were briefly retired and mostly fell into obscurity, now only being available in certain Walmart stores, as well as recently Cracker Barrel out of all things.
Now, what is the difference between a Hydrox and an Oreo cookie?
Well, Babs, I'm glad you asked. So basically the difference between Hydrox and Oreo cookies, well, obviously it should be obvious, but the quality of this camera's probably not that great. But you can definitely tell that there's a Hydrox logo in the middle of the cookie. In the Oreo version, it's just the word Oreo. Boring! More like Oreo. Anyways, you can also notice that the chocolate is a lot darker than the Oreo cookies. And they're also crunchier, which kind of makes it better, especially if you dip it in milk. But another noticeable difference is that the cream filling on the Hydrox is actually a lot creamier and sweet than on the Oreo cookie. So if you want to get between the original Hydrox brand or the Oreo quote-unquote knockoff, I definitely think the Hydrox are probably way to go, especially since they're a lot healthier.
Okay then. The second last question. How does the Hydrox cookie really taste like? So now is the final question. Why should I buy Hydrox cookies?
Because they're so yummy! Nom, 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 nom. Mmm, tasty! Hydrox for everyone!
Well, this was a interesting look. So yeah, Hydrox cookies from Leaf Brands. We totally recommend them. And Plucky,
Yeah,
the Hydrox cookies will stay with us.